I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn different ways of writing equation of a line in slope-intercept form, that is y equals to mx plus b from given information. Now, as you know, y equals to mx plus b is equation of line where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Let me rewrite this. We have y equals to mx plus b, that is the equation of line where m is slope, right? So m is slope and b is y-intercept. Okay, so let's see how to write equation of a line in this form when 2 points are given to us or when slope and a point is given to us. Let's begin with a very simple case. So let's say part A, we will say that we are given the slope. Let's say slope is minus 2 and y-intercept b is 1. In that case, what should be the equation of line? Now, since m is minus 2, that is slope, and the y-intercept is 1, we can straight away write the equation as y equals to, replace m with minus 2, so we get minus 2x, b is 1, so plus 1, right? So that becomes the solution. Now the slope could be in fractions, right? So let me take another example. So I'll write now slope as equals to, let us say, minus 2 over 3, right? So we kind of made this a fraction, and then y-intercept could be, let's take this time 0. Let's see what happens, right? So in this case, if I substitute minus 2 over 3 for m, we get y equals to minus 2 over 3 x plus b is 0, right? So we could write this as 0. Basically, we are trying to say that y equals to minus 2 over 3, right? So when b is 0, we also call it direct variation, right? So it is also referred to as direct variation. So direct variation is when b is 0. So when b is 0, it is direct variation. Now, can you tell me when b is not equal to 0, then what it is? It is indirect? No, it is called partial variation. Okay, so partial variation is when the y-intercept is not equal to 0. So these are a few things which we have learned. Now let's move forward and take up other cases where we are given a point and a slope, right? Not the y-intercept directly. So now let me take a point. Let's say point P is given to us, and let's say the point is 2 and 6, okay? And slope m is equals to, let's take very simple cases, minus 3, okay? So if slope is minus 3 and point is P as 2, 6, that means line with the slope of minus 3 passes through a point 2, 6. What is the equation of line? So that's the question for us. Let the equation of line be y equals to mx plus b, right? So always start with this let statement, the standard equation in slope-intercept form. Since slope is given to us, we'll substitute slope as minus 3 for m, right? So we get minus 3x plus b. Okay, well, we need to find the y-intercept. We can always use this point to find the y-intercept. Point is 2, 6. That means for x value of 2, y is 6. So I'll write 6 here, and minus 3 times 2 plus b, right? Let's rearrange. We get 6 plus, this is minus 6. Taking it to the left side gives us plus 6. So we get 12 equals to b. So now we know the value of b. We can substitute this value here in this equation to get the equation as y equals to minus 3x and b is 12 plus 12. Do you get an idea? So that is how you could find equation of the line when a point and slope is given to you, right? Here's a practice question for you. So let us say we are saying that the point is minus 2, 3, okay? And slope is m as 2 over 3. In that case, you need to find equation of the line. Always begin with y equals to mx plus b and substitute these things which are given to you to find b, right? M is 2 over 3 and the point is minus 2, 3, where 3 is the y value. So I'm writing 3 as the y value. Slope m is 2 over 3, so 2 over 3 times x is minus 2, right, plus b. You need to solve this equation to get b, and then substitute here, okay? So minus minus is minus 4. When you take it on the left side, it becomes plus 4. So it is 3 over plus 4 over 3 is the b value, which is 3 times 3, 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, 13 over 3 is b. You already know the slope. Let me push this page a bit, write down the final equation for you. Y equals to slope of 2 over 3, x and b is 13 over 3. So plus 13 over 3, okay? So that is how you can get slope and the y-intercept. Once you know that, you can easily write down the equation of the line, right? Now we'll take up other cases where 2 points are given to us, okay? So let's say E, we are given 2 points. Let's say point A, through which the line goes, is 1 and minus 5, and then we have point B, which is, let us say, minus 2 and 3. Okay, so these are the 2 points through which the line passed through. We need to find equation of that line. So let the equation be y equals to mx plus b. Now here we are not given slope, we are also not given y-intercept. So we'll find the slope first. What is slope? Slope is rise over run, which you could also write as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So here when we say y2, y1, x2, x1, what does it mean? The first point, we take these coordinates as x1, y1, okay? The second set, we call them as x2, y2, right? So that is for b. Okay, let's substitute. So y2 minus y1, that means 3 minus minus 5. I could write 3 minus minus 5 divided by minus 2 minus 1, minus 2 minus 1. So that becomes plus, and so we could write this as 8, and minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. So that is the slope, right? So we could write slope as minus 8 over 3. So we'll use this slope and any one of these points to find the equation, just as we did in this case. Now we know the slope, right? Minus 8 over 3. So let me rewrite. So now what we know here is that the slope m is minus 8 over 3, and we'll choose one of these points, okay? So let's take 1 minus 5, okay? So we're taking the point A, which is 1 minus 5, okay? We'll begin with the equation of the line as y equals to mx plus b, where m is given to us as minus 8 over 3, right? So let's rewrite the equation with just slope first, and then we'll substitute the point. 1 and minus 5. Minus 5 is y value. 1 is the x value, okay? So times 1 plus b. Let's calculate b. So it becomes minus 5, taking it on this side, plus 8 over 3, right? Now we need to solve this. 3 times 5 is 15. So minus 15 plus 8 gives us minus 7, right? Over 3. So that's the value of b. The y-intercept. So the equation of the line will be y equals to slope minus 8 over 3x minus 7 over 3, right? So that is how you find the equation when 2 points are given to you, right? Now here is the last question for you, part F. Now here, what I'm saying here is, what happens when slope m equals to 0, right? And the point is, let's say point Q is 2, 3. What is going to be the equation? Now in this particular case, as you see, slope is 0. So in this equation, y equals to mx plus b, this term is 0, right? So when this is 0, y is equals to the b value. Now so b is y-intercept, right? So in this case, y-intercept is 3, correct? So the equation should be y equals to 0 is the slope. So 0 times x plus b, and that means y equals to b. And as we know, y value is 3 because it goes through the point Q. So b is the y value of 3. So we write 3 equals to b, and we can write equation as y equals to 3. Do you get the idea? So that is a horizontal line. Let me sketch one here. So basically it means that the line is kind of kind of like this, horizontal line. Horizontal line have a zero slope, and whatever point is 2, 3, let's say this is the point which is 2, 3, that's point Q. Since the y value is 3, the y-intercept has to be 3. So that's how we get y equals to 3 when the slope is 0, right? Last question for you, that is G. If slope is undefined and the point P it goes through is let's say 3, 4, right? In that case, what is going to be the equation? Now remember one thing, that if the slope is undefined, then this term is undefined, so we cannot write equation in slope intercept form, right?